Have you ever wondered how it feels living with AIDS? Why has no one really visited the front line of AIDS to look at why it's happening? Because the front line of AIDS is about sex. It's easier to see people with AIDS as victims, and many people are. But AIDS in Africa has been fueled by a culture of unhealthy sexual practice. Living with AIDS is a film that looks at the AIDS epidemic through the eyes of the award-winning African journalist Soria Samura.
One thing I've learned today is seeing what AIDS has done to people here. It limits your options completely, especially the very poor.
This is real reality television, where the reality is the horror of real life. Soria Samura works as an orderly in a hospital in Zambia. He lives with the people spreading, suffering, and dying of AIDS. For the first time, AIDS has a name and a face and a story. He looks at the attitudes and behavior that spread the disease.
Myself, when I finish drinking, I just go for any girl and have sex with her. Direct, I don't use a condom because I enjoy.
He comforts the dying and he carries the dead.
It was just looking like, a battlefront, But perhaps that's exactly what this hospital is. It's the front line. It's the new real front line against a global enemy. HIV/AIDS, our real enemy, our real war.
Life-saving ARV drugs only work when people have enough food to fill their stomachs. And then there's preachers who condemn the use of condoms.
So the only protection measure, according to the Bible, is to stick to Jesus.
The children's ward is where the true victims of the epidemic lie. This is the next generation of a whole continent where a Holocaust is happening as we eat our dinners, where twice the number of people killed in 9/11 die every day. Twice the number of people killed in 9/11 die every day. Living with AIDS, June 27th, 9 p.m, Channel 4.